Hi guys, I hope you guys are doing good. Hi. So for this quick read, we're going to talk about what your higher self is currently trying to tell you at this time. I did like a super quick meditation on it because I was looking at these and I already worked with these earlier and I'm like in love with this deck right now so much. So I was like, I got nothing, I don't know what to talk about. Like, what are we going to talk about? And so I closed my eyes and I saw basically like somebody, and it was their higher self behind them whispering in whispering in the back of their head and guiding them. And guiding them. And all of a sudden I saw this purple coming from the mind. But before I saw the purple in the mind, I saw the brain. I just saw like literally the inside, and it was actually really cool. And I was thinking intuitively, third eye. But I felt like it was a message about what your higher self is currently telling you at this time. So that's a lot of smoke. Can we bring it down a notch? Okay. So anyway, so I'm going to share that with you guys right now, what your higher self is trying to tell you at this time. We're going to do it quick read, or try to, because I'm just a vessel. So for pile 1, if you feel like this crystal resonates with you, feel free to click the link below to pile 1. Pile 2, if you feel like this crystal resonates with you, feel free to click the link below to pile 2. Okay. If anyone's wondering if I'm a football person, no, I'm a fraud. Okay, so I don't know my sports. Please don't ask me about it. I just thought it looked cute. Okay, so moving on. Pile 1, what is your higher self trying to tell you at this time? No, we're not doing 2 cards. I'm sorry. Just the 1. If spirit guides could talk, they would spit out almost the whole deck and then end it with, you already know. It's like, okay. I don't know what to do with that. All right, so what is your higher self trying to tell you at this time? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna close my eyes. All right. Hi, pile 1. Okay, so I shuffled, and these are the cards I wanted to come out. So let's see what comes through for you. What is your higher self trying to tell you at this time? I feel like seeing like it's like 6 of Swords in a sense. It's like a boat going through the fog. So it's like you can't see clearly, but you're going somewhere. And then somebody is holding, I want to say it's a crystal ball, but it's really like a reflection or something like that. It's like, it was definitely like symbolic of like your future, your reflection. It's like this huge ass building and the path to the building. And now we're by the building and there's tons of people coming out of it. They're holding something like a skull. But the skull falls back into the building. And something's looking at it. I feel like a graduate. You got me. So it's weird. So it looked like It looked originally like a toothbrush as a head. And there was that cap, the cap and gown. And then it turned into a person. And it's like the skeleton, when it fell back, it was like almost like on a conveyor belt in front of the graduate. I definitely just saw a random flame. I just saw like holding a glass upside down. I'm almost getting like the time thing, the sand going through. Someone presenting something to you. It's almost like, I don't know which one. And then they have, what is this? Toothbrushes to give out. What the fuck? Okay, so a cleanup. So something needs to be cleaned, healed. So what are they telling you at this time? The skull, the skull. So, okay, transformation. A change needs to take place. That you can see more clearly once you, okay, I'm gonna open my eyes. Once you go to soother water, something like that. Because we were starting out on a boat and it was foggy. And then somebody got close, like they saw me and they like handed me like a crystal ball. And then it turned into like, somehow like when I say a clear reflection, it's like, it's almost as if the building was behind. And I was seeing the building and the clear thing, the clear ball, whatever it was. And so there was a path to the building, tons of people coming out holding just the skull, just like the head. And then the head rolled back inside the building. It was a little dark, but not that dark. And it went like on a conveyor belt falling backwards. And there was a graduate there. And it represented like a cleanup. And then what did I see after that? I forgot. I remember more toothbrushes, right? Something like that. All right. So what is your higher self trying to tell you at this time? I love this card. The Emperor. Hell yeah. Step into your power. Maya. Schooling. I fucking love it when that happens. Look at that shit. Schooling, study, and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. There's the building. Or castle, whatever. Schooling, study, and education. Schooling, study, and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. Growth. That's, yeah. It explains just your head and it being a skull. I'm just thinking what it represented when a bunch of people were holding it and you like were, well, it's just your skull, but they were just like holding it, moving, and then it like rolled backwards. Okay, let's see, the Emperor. The Emperor is the ideal father figure, a warrior and a conqueror. King Arthur rules over his kingdom and his sometimes unruly knights with a just and firm hand. He unifies the fractious, defends the weak, and lends his knowledge and understanding to all his subjects. Stability, leadership, bravery, bold action, structure. That's why I was going to say, like, with these people, I wasn't getting, like, bad vibes. Like, I actually saw, like, everything in light, kind of, when it's representative of this card. It's like when they were all coming out of that the castle, and they were holding your skull. It's like it was significant of something. Like, my immediate thought was, what is that thing that people use when they're decorating their home? And I don't want to insult anyone, but they do like this, I think it's like a Spanish style. I'm not too sure, but it looks like it's a skull of, oh, is it a ram? No, it's not a ram. I don't know what it is, but it's like, it's seen as like a decoration. I don't know. When I see it, I think of Spain or something like that. So yeah, I thought it was that at first, but it was the head rolling. So what are they trying to tell you at this time? That you're a leader? I think there was definitely a message about taking a step back, though, for sure, because it's like, I mean, you were definitely representative of the skull. Stability, leadership, bravery, bold action, structure. Yeah, everything about the vision was about movement. It was bold action because it was about moving towards, you couldn't see, but it was like calm waters, you know, like soothing. Wasn't bad. It's almost as if like that's like the crystal ball was showing me where you were going. Stability, leadership, bravery, bold action, structure. Oh, so structure, leadership, stability. Maybe these are things that are lacking currently. Let's see. This one, and then that'll be it. Maya. We strongly recommend that you continue with your education because the additional information and experience will accelerate the fruition of your life's purpose. You may worry about having the means to go forward with this schooling, but we assure you that everything will be provided to you along the way. This educational process brings you great rewards. It enriches your understanding of your spiritual power and accelerates your memory and motivation towards your life's purpose. We will guide you to teachers, schools, books, funds. This was the school card. I'm like, guys, I'm psychic. I saw the graduate. Sorry. We will guide you to teachers, schools, books, funds, schedules, and all of the resources that are plentiful available to you now. We will guide you. Maybe that is the message, you going back because they're guiding you, right? And that's what we're seeing. There's something about going back and seeing. Yeah. Oh my God, there it is. Holy shit. I love it when that happens. Look at this guy. You see that thing? That's the thing I saw before it turned into a skull. Wait, is it coming in? Hold on. Do you see? Can I zoom in? How's this? Nope, I can't do that. Okay, so we'll just leave that there. And then, you know what I'm thinking too? Remember how I said there was something about going back? I feel like it's a message. Well, you were on that boat. And then maybe it's like, I don't know. It's your energy. You have to hold it how you see fit. But that's what I got for you, pile one. So I hope that helps. And that's what your higher self's trying to tell you at this time, okay? Okay. All right. Sending love and light. Bye. All right. Pile two. Oh, I can't even see it. your higher self trying to tell you at this time? Oh. Okay. Come on. Hi, pile 2. Okay, so I shuffled, and these are the cards that wanted to come out. So let's see what your higher self is trying to tell you at this time. Okay. I'm seeing light. Through the light, I saw an eye. It was like cloudy at first, but then I saw an eye. And I feel like it's a crystal ball. Okay, so you're intuitively seeing something. It's like your eye is in the crystal ball. So it's like you see something that's happening. I'm seeing birds fly in. I'm seeing the chariot, like a white horse. I'm seeing a beach. I'm seeing fast movement, like somebody's moving. I'm seeing a tire from a bike. I feel like at the end of the bike are like the chakras, like all the chakras, like I don't know, like a design or something hanging at the back of the bike. Somebody's stepping on a bracelet. It's a watch, I'm sorry. Oh my God. The yin yang, coming through on the watch. So something about balance, something about time. Sorry. Sometimes I'm like, why don't I just start recording myself? And then I'm like, because this looks ridiculous. I feel like Stevie Wonder. Getting like a patient vibe. I feel like I'm seeing a castle or a tower. Ooh, no, that's like, wait, is it? Yin yang is coming through hard. I digress. What is your higher self trying to tell you? I really feel like it's about like the shadow and the light. Like I feel like I'm seeing you going at it, like you trying to balance these energies. That's what I'm picking up on. Like trying to really control and tame the shadow aspects. Like I feel like that's what your higher self is like trying to tell you at this time, and you're probably feeling it. I feel like your higher self is trying to get you to see your light. You may be a little too focused on your shadowy traits or something like that. It's like, it's almost as if like you're looking too hard at your shadow, something like that. Like there's something up with the eyes. Oh my God, it just reminded me of something. So I feel like, you know, with these readings, with these visions, it's all energy at the end of the day, right? Like I'm seeing energy. I feel like if we were to see these things pulled out of us, it would probably help us a lot more as to cutting out this shit, or like focusing on this good stuff and not much of that stuff. Because it's like if we were to see the face of like what these energies represent, like, you know, like what our ugly traits are and like our good traits are, and it's like, can you imagine putting a face to that? Like really, like seeing that energy, like how you act when you're angry, when you're sad, when you're happy, when you're, I don't know, giving, something like that. Like, can you imagine all of those energies you hold within you as a character? I think about that shit and I'm like, because sometimes I see these things and I get so grossed out. I'm like, bleh. And it's like, it's representing our energy sometimes. And I woke up this morning and I saw, oh my God, it literally looked like a scene. Because usually my visions are really, really crystal clear, either right before I wake up or right when I'm about to go to bed. Because, you know, that makes sense with my life. So, like when I say crystal clear, I mean like I'm watching a movie. Clearly, my third eye does not need glasses. And I really feel like I saw something representative of the shadow. And it was like, it looked like a scene from the 1930s, a silent movie. And they were doing the weirdest things. It was like two young boys. And they were just like, I felt like dark, you know? Like they were just like laughing and then close, like doing weird shit. And I was so skeeved out by it. I was like, it literally made me not want to think negative. I was like, what the fuck did I just see? Like that is bleh, bleh, bleh. I wish there was a way for us all to tap into that so we can see those qualities that we know about ourselves that like aren't that great. Because if we see it, it's all about visualizing, you know, like just like manifesting what I said in another video. It's like when I was able to see the whole walk that I do with my dog, I was able to see it in one scene instead of not being able to see where we're going to end up and then not being able to see, you know, the way back home again. It makes it a longer trip. But when you see the whole trip in front of you, it motivates you to move faster because you see it. I feel like if we were to just see the things that we do, that we know that we do, but are kind of hard to break in front of us, it would make it that much easier because we would be so disgusted, so skeeved out. Because sometimes we do, right? We get on that level and we're like, I'll never act that way again. And then something happens and then we act that way again and then we feel like shit, and it's like a repetitive cycle that you're meant to break. I wish we could break down those energies that do not serve a purpose into a character so we could see it It would be really great. Okay, so what is your higher self trying to tell you at this time? Teresa, time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. Seven of Wands. So what is your higher self trying to tell you? Okay, so you were seeing something intuitively. It's like, you know, something is happening. Something is moving. There's movement happening. Something to do with, oh, that's funny. I feel like that was what was representative of the chakras on the bike. Seven chakras, right? Yeah, there's the seventh. Okay. So it's like you're moving in a direction, but you're moving really fast. And it's like, it wasn't like everything was moving fine, you know? And I feel like that's why the chakras were kind of like on the back of the bike. But at the same time, it was like kind of moving really fast. I feel like that's representative of timeout. Because there was a watch, right? There was a watch as well. What was happening with the watch? I forgot. Okay, so Seven of Wands, I want to read first. What is your higher self trying to tell you? Oh, right. The balancing act. Yin Yang was a big message here. The Seven of Wands represents an indomitable force. Against all odds, John Henry stands up for what he believes in and is willing to fight to the bitter end. His courage and resolve is an inspiration, even to those who disagree with him. Endurance, attack, fighting for beliefs, perseverance, mounting a defense. Wow, I feel like this is a message about like you fighting you. Oh my God, yes. You see your light is up here and it's like dark down here, and it's like your chakras are trying to balance this energy. It's like I was seeing you on the bed at one point where you were doing that thing, like holding someone down, and no, but it was like you were the light and you were facing your dark, and it was like, you know, just like that. But so I'm feeling like endurance, fighting for beliefs, like you really believe in your light and you're persevering. I like that. But I do remember time coming through. Teresa. Dear one, you've been working very hard. You're very tired now, yet you keep pushing yourself to work more and more and more. I am here to firmly and lovingly take your hand and tell you to stop. Cease working for a moment and take a respite. Respite? You have certainly earned it, and you will be more efficient and productive after taking this rest. You give so much to others that at times like this you become unbalanced. Your inner child yearns for nurturing, and no one is going to give you that loving care but yourself and the angels. So give yourself permission to take a much-needed time out. Take a nap or go play for a while. Please don't delay this guidance. We assure you that your responsibilities will all be met, and you will gather new energy and ideas during your time out. We will also bring you additional earthly help and assist you in delegating work. So I feel like there's a message two messages within the bike and the chakras hanging as like a design at the back of it. We assure you that your responsibilities will all be met and you will gather new energy and ideas during your time out. We will also bring you additional earthly help and assist you in delegating work. Okay, that wasn't the line. Sorry, hold on. Oh, wait. Yes, it was. Gather new energy. And you will gather new energy and ideas during your time out. So the time out message was all this movement. So it's like, it was fast movement. So maybe you're moving like fast. No, I'm just kidding. Fast. Yeah, I think maybe because you're moving too fast, it's creating this imbalance, which is what the card said. So, but it sucks because it's like you're fighting yourself. That's what's coming through. I honestly think like what I'm picking up on is like you're trying to rush. I guess the shadow work, right? It's like you see your light, right? Because there's the crystal ball in the eye. It's like you see something about your future, and it includes your higher self, your light. So it's like you're rushing to get to that. So it's like you're really trying to like defeat that shadow, but it's like those things take time. So you're probably trying to take it like head on, you know? Wands is fire, so you know, fire energy is just like it's been done. But that's not how it works with healing. Yeah, so that's what I got for you, pile 2. I hope that helped. I hope that resonated, and I'm sending you love and light.